Hi, and welcome to Line 3 Defense Game Devlog number 2. So as I've been telling you, I've been working on the tutorial and decided to make it different. The problem that I had with this game is that the tutorial wasn't very fun. In fact, it was a bit boring. One of the major problems with this game was that all the instructions were written only with text. Even though I'm very grateful that one of my friends helped me by recording his voice, as he is a voice actor, the whole game was really lacking of dynamics. The user experience wasn't good also because of the UIs. As you can see, the panel is just right in the middle of the screen. Another issue in this game was the grid system itself. On the PC screen, it looks quite okay, but on the smartphone, the grid boxes are way too small. It was too difficult to build quickly and precisely a maze with a finger. With all this bad user experience, I knew that I had to work again on the tutorial and the gameplay itself. So I've been asking myself, what is a good tutorial? Well, most of the good tutorials I've been playing are not really a tutorial, they are more driven like a story. It is very important that when someone is trying your game, you have to remember that he gives you only a few minutes before he installs it or not. Clash of Clans was very good about that. As you can see, there's a lot of action and dialogues, even cutscene. Thanks to the different dialogues and the cutscenes, the player doesn't really feel that he's learning how to play a game, even though he is. One of the most important things in the good tutorial is to show exactly the action to do, with as few words as possible. The problem when you are an indie game dev is that when you are testing your game 100 times per day, what you think is logic is not for the new players. So I try to keep in mind that the different levels of my tutorial needed to be short, easy to learn, and immersive. One of the first things I did is to use Erin, a character from my previous game, in order to give more life to the story and build the universe of Cleverin. To make sure that I could guide the players to learn how to play, I also designed a hand cursor that I have been animating to the spine. To improve the overall user experience, I also redesigned the way the UIs were displayed and create a panel that would be on the top of the screen. And because I wanted to get rid of the simple text, I also asked the help of an artist to make an artwork that I have been animating through spine for the opening cinematic. To guide the player through the gameplay, I had to manage each step of the tutorial and make sure that the player goes to the next step only if he completes that task, whether it's a click or listening. For that, I've been coding on Unity a big array of constructors where I could add as many steps as I wanted. As I have been telling you, a lot of work has been done on the UI. All the panels in the middle have been replaced by a side-scroll panel. It really helps the player to get more into the game as he sees what he is doing. Let's take a look on the opponent's ground. So, this is a small demonstration on how it looks when you summon wardens. You can really see nicely what's happening on the ground now. I also made the grid system a lot bigger. The grid system has been improved as well. The defending trees are bigger and the grid boxes too. I also added a cool feature that I call the tree placer script. The code is made to help the player to grow the trees faster according to the best position. As you can see, it helps the player to create the maze. I'm going to show you all the improvements that have been done with a before and after.
Mother, since the human destroyed half of the forest, the animals went mad. They are trying to attack us in order to steal your life and survive.
We need to set the defenses.
Plant some defending trees. Use some Sparthans to grow an arrow tree. Select a place on the grid where you want to grow your tree. Good. To slow down the enemy's attack, try to grow the trees aligned in order to create a path.
If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and click on the like button. If you have any suggestions or critiques, I'll be happy to read them. You can also find a demo on my Kickstarter page. The link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and see you for the next devlog.